Hi there, my name's Dave. It's summertime in Michigan, actually July the 18th. So I just decided to take a couple of days off and travel up to the Jordan River in Michigan on the west coast and hike the Jordan River pathway. It's not a huge hike for all you hikers out there. But for me, it's a good challenge. Got all my gear with me in the back there, and it's like 10 to 7 in the morning, and it's going to take me 3 hours to get there. So you don't have to ride along with me for 3 hours. But anyway, it's a beautiful day, as you can see, and I'm really excited about doing this trip, and I'm excited that you can join me. So I'll talk to you shortly. Thanks a lot. You can certainly see it's 20 past 8. Traffic is thin right now. This is I-75 traveling north, so we've still got I think 80 odd miles to go to the Jordan River.
we are at the start of the hike. Leads off down there. It's a beautiful day. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. This is the old this is the map, and this is the old board up here. There is actually a more modern board that I took a photograph of. I'll include it in the video. But yeah, it's beautiful day for a hike, so really looking forward to it. So okay, I'll see you on the path shortly. So step one, here we go. Heading off to route 2. See you at number 2. So after doing 1/3 of a mile the wrong way down a hill, and then going back up the hill, and then only to find it was the right way, perfect. So I added an extra 0.6 of a mile. So, you know, at the beginning I was joined with there's 2 other people on the trail, older couple from Port Huron. So I'm probably going to be leapfrogging those guys now and again, or they're going to be leapfrogging me. So anyway, back on the trail again now, and it's beautiful, sandy, some little elevation changes. Already done a mile. Half of that was wrong, but there you go. So anyway, I'm going to sign out. I'll join you again shortly. A lot of sections like this where you have to go up and over the bad stuff there, and up and around, and it certainly slows you down. Pretty damn slippy too. Thank God I've got the trekking poles. Okay, carry on. So just letting you know, the trail is marked, most convenient spot, with a rectangle and a circle, denoting the North Country Trail is a rectangle and the Jordan River pathway is the circle. So it is pretty well marked, so that's good. So this is a lot better pathway here, not so much bushwhacking. Really is beautiful. It's obviously a green tunnel, as you can see, but it really is spectacular today, and the temperature's nice, although I'm sweating like a sweaty thing. That's okay, it's pretty humid. But yeah, so much easier going here, and maybe make up a bit of time I lost bushwhacking my way through that crap back there. But anyway, so I'll see you at signpost number 5. Oh, by the way, loving my hat that I bought at Costco. It's got some side things on, so when you're in the green tunnel like this, you can put your sunglasses up and you stay right where they are, come hell or high water. So that's great. So you're not worried about them losing them or getting them tangled up with something. Also love my black diamond trekking poles. They are awesome. My wife bought them for me for Christmas and they are fantastic. I'm so glad I brought them along. There's been some sections of this, been some sections on here that frankly would be impossible without them for a fat boy like me. So anyway, so thanks honey, love them. So this is part of the Jordan River, and right, there was a bridge here but it's gone now, and right here there's a big old beaver dam, and it looks pretty active. There's a lot of new branches on there, so it's pretty much certain that there's some beaver in here somewhere, probably down in here. So probably won't see them this time of day. Don't see any fish either. I've got my Polaroids on, but so anyway, so that's where I came from, up on those hills there. So I'm just continuing on now. Beautiful day, as you can see. So I So I decided to wear long pants for this trip. Got my zip-offs on, and I'm so glad I did. A lot of places the ferns come right across the pathway in bushes and nettles, so my legs would have been stung to high heaven, or scratched to high heaven anyway. So if you're coming on this trail, probably wear some lightweight hiking pants, the zip-off kind probably. If the trail opens up a little bit more, I'll probably just wear my shorts, but yeah, definitely it's a long pants trail. So okay, I'm having a lot of long pants too, so pathway is a little bit easier here, but I keep walking down the path and keep coming across dark black scat, and one particularly fresh. So I've seen really black scat, and sometimes that's a bear and sometimes it's a raccoon. Could be a bear. Seems to have a lot of seeds and stuff in it. I was poking around like you do with poo. So anyway, but yeah, so every once in a while I'll shout "Hey bear," just in case, you know, ring the dinner bell for it. So anyway, nice, easier going here, kind of open meadows. I'll give you a look around. Ooh. Sorry, I nearly dropped the phone. So kind of open meadows and stuff. So kind of nice. They're beautiful, really, and giving me a little bit of a chance to get a breather from the little hills that I was on. So okay, keep on going. Nearly halfway there. So that's cool. And it's so gorgeous with just the sun dappling through the trees, you know, it's just so beautiful. So I'm keeping my eyes out for, I've seen some birch. Keeping my eyes out for some birch so I can collect some birch bark for a tinder later on. They can have campfires at this campsite I'm going to. I've seen quite a bit of dead wood around, so I do have my saw with me so I can go and harvest a bit, maybe have a fire later on tonight. But just as I say, keeping up my eye out for some fallen birch and collect some tinder. So still just a beautiful walk. I'm so glad I told my boss that I'm taking a couple of days off. I didn't ask for a couple of days, I just told him I was taking them, so that's cool. So okay, talk to you later. So I got here quite a while ago actually. Set up on this site. This is my new tent, 3F UL Lanshan 1, but not really light enough. Really, it is very light, but man, that path kicked my butt. I really have got too much gear. I've got to start paring it down. So, I could feel every ounce of that hike. But anyway, got it all set up. It's a nice little site, level, flat, and it's shaded. So made my dinner. Sitting over there. It's a pouch, but it's okay. It's good. So anyway, got the fishing rod set up there, so I'm gonna go down and see if I can't catch a few brookies there. So I'll talk to you shortly if I've got any luck. Wow, that was super disappointing. 5th cast, hooked the bottom, just pulled for a break. Notice something missing? Yes, the rest of the rod's gone. Rod snapped in half. Everything went bye-bye. I don't know what happened. It must have been damaged, I suppose. Anyway, so that's hauled this darn thing all the way in for nothing. Well, I'm not hauling it out, that's for sure. So just as disappointing, really disappointing. So okie doke. So the fishing was a disaster, but I'm cleaning up on these wild raspberries, as you can see, on the way back. So all is not lost. So having a little bit of dessert on the way home. Had some beef stew at the campsite. Actually feeling a lot better. I've rehydrated, took some electrolytes, and feeling 100%. So, well, 70% anyway. So, but anyway, this is doing the world of good. So, finally found some raspberries that were ripe. This is the morning after. Had a pretty good night's sleep. Although it did get cold about 2 in the morning. So I put some more clothes on, and I went outside about 2 in the morning to see the stars, and oh my god, it's crazy here. Saw the Milky Way, just everything was so bright, and it was a really clear night. Obviously that's why it's so cold, but I had to put a few more clothes on just to stay warm. But that was a great night, ready to rock and roll now, feeling refreshed, rehydrated. This time I'm going to take more water with me, and so I'll see you on the trail somewhere. Okay, checking out. I've decided to take a little shortcut up the Piney River Road, Piney River Bridge Road, I think it's River Bridge Road, where it runs up the side of the Jordan River. But oh my god, what a beautiful view. As you can see, runs all the way along. A little farther along I'm going to come to a turn off, and then rejoin the North Country Trail. But definitely worth if you're not feeling the love of taking on the jungle, taking on the beast of the elevation changes. Definitely worth coming up this way to check this out. So also some great fishing spots if you had like a tenkara rod, or as goes my poles in, a tenkara rod with some little flies. It would be awesome place. There's some little pools here. You can't see the brook trout, but they're in there, you know. So next time I come on, definitely going to bring a tenkara, so which is a little tiny drop in the fly rod. Okay, well I'm going to carry on down this road until I get to the junction with I can't remember the road, but there's a junction, a fork coming up in the road, and I'm going to go right. Okay, check it out, take you out later, bye. So let's check out the map of this little route I'm taking. So I'm actually following this 2-lane dirt track, 2-lane road along here till it branches off about here, then goes up a hill, as you can see, and then rejoins the pathway, Jordan River pathway here, and that will take me farther along. So it joins here, takes me up to Dead Man's Overlook Vista. So I'm reckoning that's probably around 5.5, 6 miles as opposed to 11 miles. So yeah, that's going to be enough for me today. Anyway, but still a great walk, and I might even throw in the Jordan River Fitch Hash actually, just as being as I'm going to be not quite as not going to take quite as long today, so I think I probably will. I'll probably just take a detour and have a look at that. So okay, okay, so that's the map I'm following. So as I said, I'm not taking the conventional route, but I'm not feeling the love today. So This is what I didn't do yesterday. Take time to hydrate. I'm standing right next to a beautiful little stream. I'm about 2¼ miles in. Gonna get half a bottle of water down me, at least half a bottle. I've got a stream here I can refill this bottle. I've got a filter with me, so anyway, just beautiful views though, as you can see. I'm going to swing right around. Just gorgeous, fantastic. And you can hear this is actually a feeder stream for the see that, the feeder stream for the Jordan River, so should be nice and clean. So I'm going to filter some water out of it anyway. So okay, catch you later. Well, I think this is where I start to climb up a little bit and away from the river. So one more view of this beautiful brook trout stream, and I am definitely coming down here one day with my fly rod or Tenkara rod. See if we can wrangle some of those brookies out here. You saw what happened to my fishing rod earlier. Snapped clean in half and lost half of it in the river. So that was very disappointing, but it just looks so beautiful. So anyway, be back again one day. So for you guys who might want to follow this route, this is the junction that I'm looking for. Unfortunately it goes on uphill that way, but there you go. Waypoint 12 of the North Country Trail, or the Jordan River Pathway, is next. So it's just up here about 1/4 mile, I think. I'm at 3.5-ish miles from the Piney River Bridge. So if you're looking at your GPSs or whatever, yeah, or your watches or whatever you're doing, or your phone app, yeah, I'm at 3.5 from the Piney River Bridge. So there you go. See you on the Jordan Pathway. So 3.7-ish miles. Here it is, the waypoint for the Jordan River Valley Pathway. So if we can see, we're right here. So we got to 13, that's 0.9, 2 miles to 14, 3.2 miles to Dead Man's Hill, and I might be dead by then. That's quite a steep climb, I think, in there. So yeah, so anyway, that's so it's going to be nearly 7 miles, and that's going to be enough for me today. So anyway, it's been a really enjoyable walk, and if it's something, you know, if you want a slightly easier walk, you know, although I think there's a few climbs coming up, this is the way to do it. So I'm going to stop off at 13 here, right here, and then go down, turn a road down to the Jordan River Fish Hatchery, which will make it another, I think that's about 1 mile down there and 1 mile back, obviously. So that'll add a couple more miles, but I mean, it's a little stop off. I think you can get a cup of coffee and stuff down there. So anyway, I hope you can anyway. I think they've got a visitor centre and stuff. So I'll see you at the fish hatchery. Okay, take it easy. So all for making it a little bit easier. That was quite a trudge up from number 12. I just got to number 13. We're on our way to the fish hatchery now. But I am not taking my backpack down this hill, only to bring it back up again. So I've put my backpack behind a big tree and put some brush around it, and so I secreted it, and I'll pick it back up when I come back up again and carry on my travels. So off down to the fish hatchery now. I'll see you there. See you there. So I was wrong, it's not 1.2 miles, it's only 0.6 of a mile down here, but as I said, you lose all the elevation gain that you earlier got. So back on the trail after going down to the Jordan fish hatchery, Jordan River Fish Hatchery. Was it worth it? Yeah, I think so, if you're into that sort of thing. They have real nice people down there, and I got taken around by a young chap, and we had a long conversation about the dilemma of the Great Lakes and so on and so forth. But you do lose a lot of elevation going down there, so my suggestion is take your backpack, put it behind some big tree or some undergrowth, or bury it under leaves or something, and just walk down there without your backpack, because it doesn't need to go down and see lake trout, your backpack. So anyway, but it was worth a visit, definitely. So if you're on this trail and you've got some time, take a little detour. Okay. No refreshments down there, by the way. There is no tea or coffee or pop or anything like that. There is some water, but there's nothing you can buy. Like a lot of these trails, it's just green tunnel. In fact, I'm kind of glad I did go by the river. You know, it was just so beautiful down there. So this walk between what was it, 13 and 14 has been really actually kind of nice, except for the first part, which was more uphill. And you know, we always love uphills as hikers, and we don't particularly like downhills, because you know what comes after a downhill is another uphill. So I think I'm kind of walking on the tops right now. So I'm hoping there's not going to be near the end a big elevation change, or relatively small one, and when I get back down to the Dead Man's Hill, so which is another 1.5 miles away. So, but it is beautiful. Actually feeling a lot better. I'm so glad I hydrated a lot. Just had my first snack since breakfast. I think I'm gonna not do lunch. I'm just gonna walk back to the car and maybe grab some lunch on the way or something, or just drive home. But anyway, so maybe next stop, Dead Man's Hill. So now you know, as well as me, Big Sam Grashik killed here, soon to be married, so that's why it's called Dead Man's Hill. There you go. So here it is, Dead Man's View Overlook. So this is one part of it. There might be another one further up, but this is what the last 1.2 miles has been for. Okay, here we come. And finally, this is where it all started yesterday morning. So as I said before, make sure if you do this trip, make sure you take plenty of water. It's hot and humid in that forest, and you're in it for a long while. So okay, I'm getting back in the car now. I'm going home. Great trip though, great trip. Tough but great. Okay, bye.